Imagine this. You're chasing a dream, a job, a lifestyle, a version of success, and it looks good on paper and everyone's proud. But late at night, when it's just you and your thoughts, something feels off. Like you're wearing someone else's skin. Ever had that nagging itch? We're told what we want and who to be and how to live. From the moment we're born, parents, friends, and society, they all hand us scripts. But what if the life you're building isn't yours? What if you're starring in someone else's story? Today, we're peeling that back. This isn't about blame, it's about waking up. Are you living someone else's life? Let's find out. Stick with me. This might just hit closer to home than you think. Let's start at the source. From day one, we're shaped. Your parents might have said, be a doctor, it's stable. Your friends push, party more, live a little. Scroll online and it's hustle hard. Look at this. Look like this. These voices aren't evil, they're just loud. And before you know it, you're following a map that you didn't draw. Philosophers call this bad faith, living a lie by pretending someone else's choices are yours. Psychology backs this up. Studies on conformity show that we bend to fit in, even when we know it's wrong. Ever taken a job because it's what people do? Chosen a goal because it's what is expected? Went to a school because some people respect it more than a different school that you might have wanted to go to? It's not a coincidence. It's called conditioning. Think of your life as a house. Who built it? If every brick, your career, your hobbies, your values was laid by someone else, is it really even your home? We don't always notice. It's subtle, but it's there. Now let's talk about what happens when you live someone else's life. There's a toll. Maybe you are already feeling it, a quiet emptiness, like you're going through the motions. Research from self-determination theory, which is a big deal in psychology, say that we thrive on autonomy. When our choices don't match our core, we fray. Burnout creeps in and joy fades. Ever met someone who has it all but seems hollow? That's the cost. The signs are sneaky. You might resent the very things that you've worked for, a degree, a relationship, because they're not truly yours. Or you're exhausted, pleasing everyone except for yourself. I've been there, chasing applause until I forgot why I started. It's like wearing a mask so long that you forget your own face. And here's the kicker. No one's forcing you. Not really. We chose it out of fear, out of habit, or just not knowing better, or maybe even to feel accepted. So ask yourself, whose dream am I living right now? Whose voice am I echoing? If it's not your own, what's it costing you? So how do you know? Let's get introspective right now. Picture your life. What's one thing you do because you have to? Not because you want to, or I guess maybe for a person, if you're like me, it should be, what's something that you actually choose to do a day, not something that you have to? Because those moments are so few and far between. Maybe it's a goal you've outgrown or a role that you play to keep the peace. Feel that resistance? That's a clue. Now flip it. What's one thing that lights you up? Something that you'd chase even if no one clapped? For me, it's making these videos to help other people, even if it just helps one person. What's yours? This isn't about ditching everything. It's about sifting. Start small. Say no to one expectation that doesn't fit. Try something that's just for you. A quiet walk, a weird hobby. Studies in Journal of Personality show that even tiny acts of autonomy boost well-being. It's not rebellion, it's remembering. And here's the deep cut. When's the last time you asked, what do I want? Not your parents, not your family members, not your social media feed. What do you want? Sit with that. It's scary, it's messy, but it's where your actual life truly starts. What's one step that you could take to claim it back? Are you living someone else's life? Maybe parts of it. Maybe more than you'd like. But here's the good news. You don't have to stay there. This isn't about tearing it all down. It's about building something true. Your life isn't a script to follow. It's a story to write. So here's my challenge. This week, find one moment to choose you. One decision, big or small. That's yours alone. See how it feels? Share it in the comments if you're up for it. I'd love to hear your story. Because here's the truth. No one else can live your life. Not really. It's yours to take back. Start now. You're ready.